All right, good afternoon. Welcome back. Once again, different location. This time I'm out camping. Uh, roughing it. You got the tent, you got a shitter hole you gotta go and do your business in, and you got a creek. Creek for just hanging out and relaxing in the nice hot sun. Temperatures dropped a little bit, thankfully. It's no longer like 35, 36 degrees. Still in the upper 20s, but at the same point in time, feels so much better. But that being said, I'm here filming to do a review. I may have... Oh, interesting. That is not one of my hairs. Okay. I may have acquired a glass from the hotel, and we're going to look at another one from Tin Whistle. It is their all Canadian IPA, coming at 6.1% alcohol by volume, and there we go. This is Never 51st. TWBC IE 07 1319 19 batch number 1945. Brewed with 100% Canadian barley, wheat, and hops. This IPA in Canada is Canada in a can. Crisp and dry with a clean, refreshing bitterness. It sets the stage for Centennial, Comet, and Vista hops to shine, unleashing vibrant notes of citrus, pine, grapefruit, and tropical fruit. Bold, bright, and unmistakably Canadian. Brewed and packaged in Penticton, BC, and a carbon-neutral brewery. This is beer 4 out of 12. Last one was 6, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it contains Canadian barley, Canadian wheat, and you guessed it, Canadian hops. Not exactly sure from where, but they're all Canadian apparently. So, it's also 47 IBUs. Let's get this sucker poured. Let's find out. Alright, so what we got here, a little hazy beer, and about 1.5 fingers worth of head on there. The smell, not really getting a hop smell per se. It's kind of there. I'm getting a little bit of a green hop smell. What I mean by that is a fresh hop. Kind of, ooh, that actually smells kind of nice. By the way, Gizmo's out here sun tanning, so yeah. I was gonna get him to suntan on the solar battery, but I don't think he'd be covering up the solar part, and I kind of need that battery for later. All right, let's get into it. Cheers. Well, unlike the last beer, it is not staying on my tongue. It is not staying there. Little side note about that one, that Maple Canadian. Okay. I dumped a little bit down the drain because I was actually having to drive somewhere and finish things off. It smelt up my bathroom in my hotel with maple every time I walked by that sink, even rinsing it out a couple of times. It actually stuck there for quite a bit. So whatever they used, it stayed. Boy, did it stay. Now with this one, mouthfeel obviously is light. Getting a little bit of a bitterness on the back note, that's staying around on the back of the tongue for a bit. It isn't overly offensive. But that being said, the flavor is there for an IPA. Is it an all Canadian IPA? I mean, they say that there's all Canadian ingredients in there, including the water. So, sure, we can call it an all Canadian IPA. For the flavor, it tastes like an IPA. It actually has some decent notes behind it. This was selling out quicker than all the other ones that they had. Up to, for now. It does have a nice bitterness on it. There's not really a really juicy note on there per se, so it's more of a, more of a West Coast style IPA. Even though the color might be a little bit off for a West Coast style. 6.1% is not exactly prominent there. It's kind of non-existent, but it's there. You know what? It's not bad. I don't mind this. It's not overly offensive, but it's there. It works, and it's an IPA. It's a very safe bet IPA, is what I like to say for these. That being said, my score for this is going to be about a 7. 7 out of 10 on this one. It's decent, it works. Nothing really to write home about, aside from it being all Canadian ingredients, but you can have that with a lot of stuff. Alberta does that all the time. With their hops, with their malts, with their grains. A lot of it can be made in Alberta. So yeah, a lot of it can be all Canadian. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of people that would go out and say that this have a name of all Canadian IPA. This is, you know what, for Canada Day, congratulations, yes. Yeah, 7 is actually a decent score for this. I don't mind it. It works. If you find it, let me know your thoughts on it. So that being said, have you tried this before? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Again, from Tin Whistle Brewing out of Penticton, BC, it's the all Canadian IPA, coming at 6.1% ABV. This is beer 4 out of 12 for the Tin Whistle. They only had 2 flats left, and that was it. So yeah, till next time, I am Dan, aka the West Canadian Reviewer, saying cheers, stay frosty, we'll see you real soon. Thanks again for joining, and probably doing maybe 1 or 2 videos like this, and then I will be back home. To be honest, by the time you see this one, it'll probably be me back home, because cell phone reception out here is absolutely beautiful, pretty much non-existent. So cheers everybody, we'll see you real soon, and behave out there, be safe, and by all means, I'll be back. Have a great day.